for those that are freshly tapping in, that have never seen this before, this is Virtual After School Programming. My name is Tim Greenidge. I'm the After School Program Manager at Self Enhancement, Inc. And I have the privilege of having Miss Amaya Aldridge with us this morning. Let's go. And this week, we just wanted, we've kind of heard from our middle school levels. We've kind of heard from our high school levels. So I thought, what a greater time to be able to hear from some of our post-high students, as well as our leadership students, to kind of give them a shout out, just kind of tap in with you guys to see how you're doing, how you've been, and just kind of pick your brain a little bit. So once again, I appreciate you taking the time. Definitely. So let's just start here. So what have you been doing in these times of quarantine? Like, what have you been up to?
Man, so far it's just been trying to figure out this online school with college and try to balance that and just spending time with my family. I haven't spent this much time with my sister in a really long time. So we're basically hanging out the whole time. All the time with my family, binge watching Netflix shows.
Ooh, what's your go-to right now, Netflix series?
Put out Avatar: The Last Airbender, and that's a show I watched growing up. So I've been watching through that with my sister.
Okay.
And then just trying to plan ahead, like take advantage of this time, time to reflect and figure out what I want to do. So it's been pros and cons to the situation for sure.
For sure. So for those that, most everybody knows who you are, but for those that may not know who you are, how I like to put it is, your SEI resume is stupendous, bro. Like if we had to put up the stats of SEI folks that have come through the program, man, you're probably top 10. So just tell the folks, like, how long have you been in the program, awards you won, scholarships, all the things that you've done. What, if you could give us just a little background on your involvement with the program, that'd be great.
Man, I don't remember a time that I wasn't in SEI. So ground zero to having the privilege to grow up through SEI's elementary school program into middle school, into high school, and now post-high. Throughout that, I've had leadership opportunities, and definitely SEI female leadership has been a big part of my experience as well. SEI summer, after school program, all the basketball camps, anything I can get involved with SEI, I've been able to, which has definitely been a blessing for me. I've also been able to get like Miss SEI at one point, which was so dope. And also been awarded the InSkeep scholarship last year. Man, SEI has definitely changed my life, for sure. I don't know where I would be without having grown up through it and having the opportunities I've been afforded through it because I've been a part of the program.
Super dope. You took the words out of my next question was going to be, do you feel like SEI has kind of shaped or prepared you for like this time in your life right now, first year in college, young adulthood, like, what would you say to that?
Man, I think SEI has literally affected every part of my life. Like, I can't think of something that SEI hasn't touched me in some type of way, Like, through college, I've been able to meet so many different people, and the bubble has grown from my high school experience for sure. And for the opportunity to maybe I've gone to a couple of BSU meetings, and I've had the opportunity to meet more people that look like me because they've been from different places. And one thing that I've noticed is that for a lot of people of color that have come from certain areas and or like people or Black folks, I've learned that some of them feel the need to conform to this idea of trying to be some culture that they're not, or not feeling very secure in their culture. And growing up in Portland, even though there isn't a large percentage of people of color that look like me or Black folks, I've always been able to be surrounded by peers of color, been mentored by amazing people of color, and I think that's definitely helped me be secure in my identity. And I feel like that's really helpful going into college because meet so many new folks, and just having that connection and also still being connected to people is super dope for me.
Yeah.
As well as, just the opportunities and leadership skills that I've grown through SEI, I just feel like I wouldn't be able to function or advocate for myself the same way that I can now because of SEI. And of course, being able to earn the InSkeep scholarship and being afforded that blessing, that has definitely changed my life. Just the idea that that has been taken care of for me and just all that work that I put in is truly a blessing that I just don't know how I would have been able to you know, have the opportunities that I do now without it. And so SEI has just literally changed my life. Yeah.
That's what, that's what's up. That's what's up. So man, so like I know because of the times and everything, it probably kind of shaped your first year of college. But for those that maybe haven't talked to you in a while, you know, how was the first year? I know you're kind of finishing up right now, but takeaways, things you learned, things you do different. What would you say first year at U of O?
I would say, you know, I didn't really know what to expect going into it. I definitely was when I was making college decisions, I wasn't super sure. I'm gonna be honest about it. I wasn't really sure about which one I was going to end up going to. And U of O was just the greatest opportunity for me.
Right.
And I would say I'm definitely glad that that's the decision and the route that I choose to take. I definitely, like a lot of students, was like, I want to get out of here. I want to go to California and all types of stuff like that. But sometimes, you know, things happen the way they're supposed to. And I think this is what I was supposed to be for me. There was definitely a lot of ups and downs. I definitely had to grow and shift mentally and emotionally. I wasn't expecting all that, like, emotional change going through the year. You know? And I guess there's not like one thing that could explain why that happened, but I think it kind of showed me that, like, despite someone's circumstance or what, you don't really know what anyone's going through, even if they seem like they have it all handled on the outside. That kind of gave me a perspective on how to move in, like, with other people, because like through something emotionally because it was such a big change. But I mean, so many other people there could have been too. So I think it just like allowed me to grow my compassion. And then the first couple of months, I was definitely just trying to figure out how it all works, like the programs and the interfaces and all that type of stuff. I really like being in control, and it was all new to me, so I wasn't really in control. And so that was stressing me. But once I got it all figured out, I think what was most healthy for me was just like figuring out ways to like be with other people, like with same interests or like get into stuff. So I was able to like play intramural basketball with some people I knew from high school.
Okay. I still do that. Okay, I see.
I joined like a club hip hop dance team, which was also a really cool experience, you know, just meeting people and like doing stuff you like. And I went to a couple of BSU meetings, and I definitely want to grow what clubs and like leadership opportunities I can do in the following years. But I definitely, that helped me emotionally and my mental health, just getting out there and trying stuff that like I already knew I liked, and then meeting other people who I knew would like the same things.
Right. That's what's up. That's what's up. Super dope. And I just feel like anything you touch is going to be successful. And I honestly, I hate like asking this question, because what I've learned in my life is that as human beings, we evolve, we grow, we change, you know, we learn things and we just adapt. And so I hate this question sometimes, but I'm still going to ask you.
Okay.
But, you know, as far as future plans, future aspirations, what's your outlook? Like, what direction do you think you want to head in? Not just professionally, but just like in life in general, and just the impact that you want to have. Like, where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years?
Absolutely. Okay. Well, I think this is something that SEI has shaped for me as well, you know, as well as like other leadership and or like stuff I got involved in growing up. And I'm currently a business administration major. I'm going to try to do a focus on entrepreneurship, and I'm not sure what type of minor I want to do yet. I've been looking at Spanish and other stuff like that, but
okay,
that's where I'm headed so far. And that's because I've been trying to figure out like, how can I help the most people? And that's definitely been because of the example I set for me, my family, my friends, absolutely. But I was just thinking like, I don't really see myself as a politician. I don't know if like which like maneuver would take me to how to get to help the most people. And I was just thinking that maybe if I took a business major, then I start an organization or a business, I'm a part of one,
right,
that focuses on creating profit as well as giving some of those profits to organizations, people, political campaigns that I can know can change the world. And I felt like maybe that's the route that I would be most successful in to help people. So
definitely.
SEI, you know, it's a nonprofit organization that helps people. And maybe one day if I had enough money to donate to SEI, because they're already doing amazing work, you know, instead of starting something brand new, just help people who are already helping people the right way.
Thanks.
That's kind of the route that I wanted to take. And we'll see what happens. But
Right.
and travel and grow my grasp, my cultural understanding of other people, and hopefully that'll help me help people. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love the business degree. That's what I got my major in. I just feel like with the business degree, it's so versatile. You can go in so many different lanes and all that good stuff. So kudos to you. Shout out to you for that. So let me ask this next question. Now, in your time at SCI, and there may have been multiple, but I'm just curious, like, what coordinator do you think like was the most impactful? And it could be more than one. So I don't want to be like pick a favorite or something like that. But if you just could like look back in your journey, like who do you think had the most impact in your journey to get you where you're at right now?
And I guess the two coordinators that had the like biggest impact on me, and definitely were my coordinators for the most time, was Miss Kennedy, Miss Duracia, and Miss Jojo.
Okay, shout out.
I think it was also super dope just as a woman of color to see two like women of color that were just killing, you know what I'm saying? And they definitely helped me in every facet of my life, from like emotional relationships, family stuff. Like I just always felt like I could talk to them about anything. They were just like super, super important to my life. And of course, there's so many other coordinators that affected me. You, Mr. Greenidge.
Okay. Thank you.
And just so many more AD. It's just so many people have helped me growing up, for sure. Just any coordinator, realistically. But those are the two that I personally had that helped me the most, I feel like, with my growth as a person, especially a woman of color, a Black woman. So, yeah.
Super dope. Shout out to both those phenomenal women. Thank you so much for that. And just the last question before we get going, any advice? I think a lot of folks in our program, not only just students, adults as well, I think honestly look up to you just from, you know, where you've started, what you've been able to accomplish in your life up to this point, and just honestly your determination, your work ethic, I think is unparalleled. Like that Mamba mentality, like you're in the lab, like I'm putting this work in. I know what I want. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to do it. Man, watch me work. And I think that quality in you is it's so fresh, and it's something that we all can kind of learn from. And so any advice that you would impart to younger classmates, folks that maybe are looking to go through the college process, but even more than that, just in life in general, any life lessons or advice that you would give folks that are coming up?
Okay. I would say for high school students, especially, something I found really helpful. Like it kind of seems daunting that you have to like build up all these stats and like curriculars and good grades and good test scores and like good essays and good recommendations. Like there's just so much stuff that seems stressful about applying to college and what colleges will accept you. And something that I found that was really helpful is like almost everything, I'm gonna say almost because there's some sacrifices you gotta make, but everything that I involved in high school was something that I cared about. And so that's I want to put more work effort into it. And it just became like you do it more often because you like doing it, even if it's kind of hard, like being a part of your Black student union or student leadership or sports or whatever you do. You know, if you find something that you really love to do, then it's like it becomes easier, and then that helps you stack your resume anyways. And so that was really helpful for me through high school. And then always like advocating for yourself and building relationships with your teachers, because when you do, then those recommendation letters are really fire at the end of the
day. Right.
I would say just like in general, even though I don't know exactly what I'm going to do in life, like it's been really helpful to like understand, try to figure out what my purpose may be. I mean, I'm only 18, so obviously I'm not like, I don't know my whole life's plan, but
right.
But like, just I know that I want to help some people somehow. I know that I want to go into that direction, and that's definitely helped me make decisions along the way. So I would say, like, some people always feel like, what do you want to do when you grow up? Don't be so stressed out by that question, because you're going to hear a lot, especially going into college, or like, what do you want to study? Just like, it's helped me make decisions knowing what type of person I want to be, how I want to help people, rather than being like, I want to be a mechanical engineer. Like, that's really specific, and some people are able to make that decision early, which is amazing. But for people who may be confused or struggling, like, it's okay. A lot of people like 12 different times, and My roommate switched it like 6 times already. We're on,
Dang.
ooh, she's doing right. She's doing all right. So I would say like trying to figure out what your why may be, and that's definitely that my dad has like helped me understand, you know, like what your purpose may be, like matching that with something you care about, with something that could be really important to the world, you know. So I feel like that's been helpful for me when making all these decisions that seem so hectic. And if you don't figure it out yet, that's okay too, because like we have life to live still.
Right. Right. Super dope. And I can't let you go without shouting out your family for sure. Pops, moms, sis, bro, all of you guys are a phenomenal group of people. I pick your dad's brain all the time. So I know they've been a big influence, and you want to talk about them a little bit or just how they've impacted you?
But my family, my parents, they've impacted me in all types of ways, man, from both sides. Like my mom and her family immigrated here from the Philippines, and just like they came here for greater opportunities, and they knew that the family that they were going to have in the future would have them. Like I have the opportunities I have today because they made those decisions, you know, and those sacrifices, and just helping their family back in the Philippines. It's just so incredible to me. And then same thing with my dad and his family, like him, his mom's sister, my Gigi and my Nana. They all came here from Oklahoma. Same deal, like for job opportunities, for giving my dad opportunities. And without them, all that happening, I wouldn't exist. You know what I'm saying? Just the sacrifice, the hustle, the work that I've seen from my family members kind of inspires me to want to do that. And especially because they've given me opportunities to flourish, like I'm going to take them because they didn't do a lot of sacrificing for me to just not, you know?
Right.
My sister, she's only 14 years old, but she is grinding. Like, but every second of the day, it's like trying to get it's basketball work, working out, or she's doing homework. She's had a 4.0. She's really killing. Man, my brother has definitely had all types of obstacles throughout his life, but has been able to come out and like really do really great for himself. And so just all this stuff is super inspiring to me. And I just try to do my best to like do the best thing for them and for myself also, but just to make them proud, make myself proud. So yeah.
Dope. Super dope. Well, I appreciate you so much, Amaya. I know you garner so much what's the word, accolades, and you're super duper fresh. I know there can probably be a lot of pressure that's put on you sometimes because you hold yourself to a high level, so then therefore people expect so much out of you. But I feel like in LeBron James, like when he was coming up and he had all these expectations and he came through and he delivered plus some, you know what I'm saying? I just see that for you. Like there's a lot of expectations, but I know you're going to live up to everything you already have. And there's just so much more to come for you, so much more greatness. So I appreciate you. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for tapping into our virtual ASP.
Absolutely.
We wish you nothing but success. Finish strong. I know you will, for sure. And we'll talk soon.
Yep. Thank you.
All right, Amaya. Have a good one.
Bye.
All right. All right. So I appreciate Amaya coming through. We've got next my guy, Twixx Williams, that's going to tap in with us and kind of share a little bit about what he's up to. And so, Twixx, man, if you're on here, go ahead and send the request in so I can bring you on. Here we go. There you are. Let's get him on here, y'all. Let's see.
Yo.
Twixx, what's good, man?
What's good, man? Chilling.
How you doing, bro?
I'm chilling, man. Just chilling. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, you came prepared. I
Hey,
see the background. I see the beanie. We're not playing games today.
Nah. Yo.
That's what's up, man. Well, hey, I appreciate you tapping in with us, taking some time out to just chat with me a little bit. Like I was saying before with Amaya, that we've kind of showcased, you know, our middle schoolers, our high schoolers. And I thought for this week, I definitely want to showcase some of the folks, our post-high folks, that you kind of come through the program. You're kind of on the tail end now and just tap in to see what you're doing, man. So for those that know you, for those that don't, maybe just introduce yourself, talk a little bit maybe about how long you've been in the program and things of that nature, bro.
Yeah, so my name is Twixx Williams. who those that don't know, my name is Tamari, and yeah, I've been in the program since I was like in 3rd grade. Went to Vernon, and then graduated from Jeff. So yeah, we just been in the program a long time. Now we post high, and so yeah, we're just doing it.
Just doing it. That's what's
Yeah.
up, bruh.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to, like, in these times of quarantine? We can't really go outside like we're used to, accustomed to, all that stuff. What you been up to, man?
Man, well, recently, I'm about to shoot some videos coming up soon, but I just been in the house just working on mental, physical health, just chilling, you know, just like working on my craft. So,
Right.
like, yeah.
Okay. Super
Yeah.
dope. So I always got to ask. So for once again, for those that don't know, you are a videographer, photographer.
Yep.
Any other ographers I left off? I want to make sure I get it right.
Nah, that's pretty much all of them. Director,
That's all of them?
director, editor, all of that. Yeah.
Okay. So like I said, for those that don't know, man, you do some amazing work with that camera, bro. You've come through and helped SEI create some content for our leadership trips, for after school programming. I know you've done even more work outside of that, bro. So I'm always curious, man, how did it start? Like, what inspired you? How did you get involved with that? Like, where did that all start for you?
Well, for me, my family, like my dad, he was doing weddings and stuff when I was growing up. So that's like I guess getting it from him. And then my mom, she has like a TV show. So I guess like just living, like just being around set like that, just like being involved. So I guess like the family, but like, I don't know. I just kind of like fell in love with a passion for cameras, and then just like it happened. But I originally started when I had like an iPhone. So I started like on the iPhone 5C. And then like, I did like my first, that was like a real estate video. That was like my first video. And then just, I don't know, I just fell in love with it. Like SEI, for those that don't know, SEI helped me get my first camera, both of them. And so it's like, yeah, I got a camera. I had a phone, then a camera, then just a whole bunch of stuff. Just like a domino effect, you know? So
you got to talk about the story, I guess. I've heard the story from AD, but the story where leadership and you shot the whole thing on your camera, on your phone?
Yeah,
like, talk about that, bro.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, the first time we went to, I don't know, I think it was going to California. So I had like my little gimbal, and then I was just like, okay, I'm about to shoot this video. I don't think AD even knew what I was talking about, but I was just shooting it. So I was capturing footage on the airport, on the plane, like when we got to all the locations to the hotel. Yeah. And then the same night I was like, AD, come to the room, and then we was like, I showed him the video, and he was like, wow. So I mean, yeah, it was like nothing. It was like second nature to me, but like it was. Yeah, the same night I just whipped up something, and then that was like the first trip. And then the second one got better, and then, you know, and so on.
Super dope, bruh. Been killing it ever since then. So I'm curious, because I don't even know. Man, where did the pink beanie come from, bro? Like, well, how did that develop, bro? Tell me that story.
Yeah, well, it's a long or short one, but I'll keep it short. So yeah, originally it was called Pink Cookie IG. So it was gonna be like a chocolate chip with pink chocolate. You know what I'm saying? Like pink chocolate chips. And so it was originally me and my bro Daniel. And so that was like the original thing. And then like that didn't go so well. And so the colors of the thing was like just pink. It was like I wish I had the windbreaker, but it was like pink, black, like hot neon pink and black. And so I stopped wearing like the brand because it just wasn't going. Like a pink cookie, like it just wasn't going, and so I just had like a regular beanie, bro. Like I was just wearing a beanie for like a whole year, and then like I was like, I want to redo the brand and just like make something that like stands out for me. And so like everybody knew me from the beanie, and I was like, okay, so well, I guess I'm just gonna do the pink beanie. You know what I'm saying? So I put the beanie on the beanie, and this is like the brand. This is what I live. This is what I breathe. You know, like yeah. So
dope,
you know,
man. Okay, super dope. Let me ask you this: thus far in your career, thus far, and man, for those that don't know, like you've been doing this, but you're just getting started. So like, I know you've done some major things already, but there's so much more to come that I know you're accomplishing. But up to this point, what would you say was like the biggest experience or biggest project or something that you did that you were like, dang, I can't believe I'm even doing this right now, but it happened. Like, what would you say thus far?
Ooh. I just did some BTS for Porsche, like a Porsche commercial. That was pretty dope. That was very new, you know, just like being up in action and stuff like that. Worked on some music video with my bro Daniel, like a really huge sets and all that. What else? Worked with some people with MTV like not too long ago.
Dope.
I'm trying to think. It's like a lot of them, but like yeah, that's like the most recent. But
okay,
yeah,
that's what's up. That's what's up. What would you say for the direction that you're going? What does success look like to you? Like, if you had to define, and once again, I don't even like necessarily putting a definition on it because I think it's different for everyone. But, you know, what does success look like? Where do you want to accomplish? Where do you see yourself? Like, what are you aspiring to be and to evolve into?
Absolutely. Yeah. I would say success to me is like just being happy. Like a lot of people, a lot of the younger generation are really stuck on, I mean, I'm not saying don't go to college, but stuck on going to college, not knowing what they want to do. And it's just like, for me personally, I'm doing a different route. And so it's like, where I'm at, I'm completely happy. I mean, I'm gonna have, like, for me right now, I got an office in North Portland. I'm just expanding the team, trying to, you know, just obviously build and expand that, but just really just whatever makes you happy. Like, it doesn't even have to be like just whatever makes you happy. Like, if it's second nature to you to do, if you like music, if you like drawing, if you like anything that brings joy to you, that's like your real success. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just because success can mean a lot of things, but it's like you got to really tap in with yourself and find out what makes you happy, what makes you want to get up every day and do something. Some people, if they like walking, like run track, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But like that's what I would say. But yeah, that's a little bit.
Bro, I think you touched on a super deep topic that, like, for so long we pushed this narrative that like college is the only way to go, like college. And one of the models that SEI has is life has options, right? You know what I'm saying? And I think we've started to evolve that, man. There's other ways that you can go besides just doing college, like the trades, you know, learning a trade, or being an electrician, being an entrepreneur. You know, we need those type of creative minds to do that as well. It's not this one track fits all. And I think that's so profound that you said that, man. It's not all about this one lane. Like, there's different ways to amount to professional success, whatever you want to call it. There's so many different ways that you can go about doing that. So I appreciate you dropping that little jewel right there.
Yeah,
you know
it's absolutely important. Absolutely, especially for the people that just graduated. Like, it's not. Don't ever think it's too late. Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm blessed that I found my passion like freshman year. But it's just like if you just not graduating college or high school, like, think about it. Like, don't rush into it. Like, it could be anything. It could be cleaning windows. But if you love doing that and you want to make a business out of that and make people clean the windows for you and you collect the money, like, you just gotta anything that you can think of that's just like gonna make you happy, and don't rush it. That's all I gotta say. So
don't worry. I love it, bro. 2 L's. I love it. So, like, are you kind of just talked about it just now, but like advice that you would give younger folks than you that are maybe trying to get into your lane? I mean, they see Twixx. I see Twixx. He got the beanie on. He looking fresh. He's shooting dope videos. Like, man, I'm trying to do that too. Like, what advice would you give that freshman right now that like kind of has a passion with the camera, like that you kind of been through, you've experienced? What advice would you give that person?
Yeah. Well, growing up in like high school, I did a lot of free stuff, and so like in the 2020 generation, I mean, you can do free stuff, but one thing I recommend is trade work. If you like, if you're a photographer, videographer that is on the camera, trade somebody that knows how to edit, somebody that knows how to do Photoshop. Like, it doesn't have to be like, hey man, I'm gonna get you all these views, all these followers if you do this work. It's like we all have talents. There's like people that know how to dance, just like trade work. That's my biggest thing. If there's somebody that knows how to do something that you don't, and vice versa, just trade work. Like collab, use your resources. Like, that's another one. Like, outlet like SEI. Like SEI has a lot of that's a main outlet. SEI has a lot of, like, they got music, they got photography, the video production, all that. Like, use your resources, collaborate with people that are doing the same thing, work on the same project. Like, just do stuff. Like, keep it simple too. Like, it doesn't have to be expensive. Like, you ain't gotta get a fancy camera. Like, I started on my iPhone. Like, it does not have to be expensive at all. You can even, I know places that you can rent cameras, vice versa. Like, it's like crazy. But yeah, use what you got. That's what I gotta
Use
say.
what you got. I love it. Use your resources. Use what you got. Okay.
Yeah.
Who would you say? I asked Amaya the same question, but like coming up, and if it's just one person, that's cool. But it can be more than one. But like as your time in SEI, like can you look back on your time and be like, man, this person was the most impactful. I really, took something from this person. They imparted some words of wisdom to me. Like who would that be for you as you look back in your career in SEI? And if it's more than one, that's cool.
Yeah. Wow. So I would say OG, keeping it old school. I would say Miss Kennedy. She was like,
hey, that's two. Maya said
yeah,
D-Ray too. D-Ray.
yeah.
Hey,
I mean,
most
like,
of them
yeah,
D-Ray's doing her thing. Go ahead.
yeah, like old school just growing up, like Vernon. Yeah, she was. I wasn't saying I was confused when I was little, but I was just quiet. She like pushed me through, like pushed me to my limits when I was little. And then going into the middle school, high school, I would say AD, like just with the leadership program. And so just, yeah, those two. There's a lot.
Hold on. Jamarte just said Black Portland Project with Marte and Twixx. You ain't going to shout Marte out?
Yeah. we got a project coming soon. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, those two, I want to say everybody, but like I would say Miss Kennedy and Aaron Dixon.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, when I was doing drumming, Mr. Ano, I don't know if you remember him.
Ano, yes.
Yeah.
The real OG, yes.
Yeah.
Ano, okay. I be forgetting sometimes that you were a drummer too, though.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't always doing videos. I was drumming. I'm a drummer. I was doing music and stuff, like as far as like the drums. But yeah.
Okay.
So
Twixx, in the next 5 to 10 years, man, what direction do you see yourself? And like I was telling Amaya, I know this evolves. Mm-hmm. We're not just this one pigeonhole that it has to be this cookie cutter way. But if you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years, man, what lane are you trying to be in? What direction? What mounts of success? Like, what are you trying to do?
Yeah, I would say expanded office somewhere that I can have for the people that want to get into stuff like what I'm trying to do early on with a lot of the access to the stuff they're trying to get. Yeah, I would say a bigger office, have my own team, bigger team. Mentor some kids. Like I'm a mentor. I mean, I'm a mentee right now.
Okay.
And so, just mentor some kids. Just pass it down, however I can keep it moving forward. And here, LA, all over the world, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just travel and get it.
Yes.
Get it. So
that's what's up, bro. Well, like I said, bro, you're super talented. I know you got a following, man. I just, I kind of came in late into the game, like probably like your sophomore, junior year, and I was able to kind of finally meet you, and just from even junior year to where you are now, Twixx, man, just the growth, the professionalism, like I've seen you kind of develop those things. You know what I mean? It's super just dope to see your transition, your evolution to where you are now. Man, I know there's so much more in store for you, bro. You're killing it. I appreciate you, how you're always willing to give back to SEI with your talents. That's phenomenal. I think that characteristic will take you super far in life, like understanding where you came from and always being willing to give that helping hand, bro. Like is super dope to me. So I appreciate that. But man, you just got super gigantic, ginormous things in store for you, bro. I know.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And I wish you nothing but the success, bro, that I know is coming your way, bro. And just keep doing it, man. Keep being that example. Because cats see you, and they're like, man, I'm trying to do what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? So keep it up. Keep it up, man.
Yeah. Right, Not to forget, I just dropped the game with Daniel. So it's out. It's out now. So go play.
I'm about to say, man, please, hey, give me your plugs, man. Where can people find you at? If they're trying to get a video made, all of that, bro. Like, where do people go? I know you got an Instagram video game like this. It's crazy. Talk about it.
Yeah. You can find me. I'll start here. You can find me at Twixx Williams. You can find me at pinkbeanie.com. You can email. You can DM me your email. We can chat like that. But that's where you can. My number is on the profile if you want to.
It's on the profile. Okay.
Hit me up too. But yeah, that's it.
That's it. And I'm gonna mark it for you, bro. So I had Twixx do an after school programming video for me that was phenomenal. Like, I was trying to capture the essence of after school programming. Twixx came in, shot some footage, and produced something that was, man, phenomenal. The whole agency loved it. So for those that are watching that maybe you need something recorded for this, or whatever it is, man, my guy right here can make it happen. He can do it. He is nice with that camera. Please. So once again, Twixx, I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, man.
All right, always, man. Stay safe. Keep doing your thing, bro.
Will do.
All right, man. All right. So once again, I appreciate our guest today, Amaya Aldridge, Twixx Williams, for this virtual after-school programming today. I cannot leave you guys without please telling you guys about Thursday. Thursday, we are having our end of the year virtual ASP. It's called Virtual Vibes, going down at 5 p.m. this Thursday on SEI Instagram Live. We're bringing you live music from our guy, Charles Tellis. He's remixing beats. He's bringing some old school. He's bringing some new school. He's bringing featured singers, Alonzo Chadwick, Marsha Black, his wife, Ashley Tellis. It's going to be a super dope experience. We're going to highlight some folks, some awards, some raffles. You can win a prize if you tap in. So Thursday, 5 p.m., right here again on SEI Instagram Live. Please tap in. It's going to be super dope. Some great music. I've already heard the lineup. I was in rehearsal hearing them doing the song. Bro, it's phenomenal. It's killing Teddy Riley and Babyface. It's killing that. Y'all got to tap in Thursday, 5 p.m. Let's go. SEI all day, every day. So I appreciate you guys for tapping in, tuning in. Until next time, I should see you 5 p.m. Thursday. This Thursday, be there. All right, y'all.